Hey there guys, Next Gen Strike here, back again for another video, and man oh man do we have quite the doozy on our hands today, as it seems that the New 52 is going to be no more, or so it seems. DC has announced that starting in June, they're going to be keeping their top, I believe it's 24 or 25 comics that everyone loves, and they're going to keep those coming out, and there's going to be no changes done to those, but they're going to have a lot of other comics come out. They're going to be brand new, and they're going to be fresh, and they're going to have all these new people on it, and blah blah blah. So basically, the point of this is to have new comic book readers be able to come in June and read just comics and enjoy them. Now, essentially, this means that we're going to be having a reboot of the New 52 reboot that happened in 2011, but we're keeping the New 52 reboots that worked. But we're also going to have more branches out of continuity because of the divergent storyline that's going to be taking place. So essentially, we're just going to have a continuity disaster, is what it sounds like to me. And while this could turn out to be good, I mean, I really doubt it. I think this is just going to snowball into just this big mess because, you know, the New 52 had its problems, but I feel like they were starting to iron out at least some of those problems. Now, some things, for example, Red Hood and the Outlaws, Teen Titans, I mean, those kinds of books were like, you know, they were kind of just too messed up to fix at this point. They've been damaged so much that, you know, it's like beating a dead horse, or trying to resurrect it, rather. I mean, it's just not going to happen. So, having a new Red Hood book and a new Starfire book, I feel like that could help to fix those characters. Teen Titans, they're still keeping ongoing because people like this new run, even though it's by no means what it used to be. You know, Teen Titans used to be one of the top selling really good books, so I wish that they would have done away with the new one as well, but whatever, that's just me. As far as how all this is going to work, I mean, I'm guessing that, well, you know, I mean, in all honesty, I'm not really sure because they didn't really explain much. They were very broad and generic when they were explaining this. I don't know, like, because the Justice League book is going to be getting changed significantly because it's going to be Justice League of America. It's going to have the 7 original New 52 members back again. So I don't know if that's going to be in continuity with the New 52. I don't know if any of these are going to be in continuity with the New 52, or if they're going to be in continuity with the era before that, or what, I don't know. I mean, I just feel like it's just going to make the old comic book fans, or just people that generally like the characters, really confused and make them go away from comic books. But basically, I mean, I understand what DC's trying to do. They're trying to cater to everybody because a lot of people didn't like the New 52. A lot of people did like the New 52. So essentially, they are getting rid of the complete continuity while still keeping some of it, the part of it that people like. And I mean, it just doesn't work. You know, back in the day, they used to have quality control and say, this is continuity. Now, you guys can write your books and have fun. I think that's when it used to work, because then the writers would just have fun. They would stay in continuity, and they wouldn't totally screw everything up. Whereas now, they just have complete freedom to do whatever they want. Then it pisses people off, and then they reboot while still keeping some things the same. So eventually, we're just not going to have any idea what's going on with these books. I feel like that's where we're at this point. But I think the main focus is, I'm going to read this one paragraph right here, which is kind of concerning to me. DC Comics will be keenly focused on going back to basics with its legendary characters like Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, while also reinventing key characters such as Black Canary, Bizarro, Cyborg, and Starfire, with a new contemporary tonality to ensure a diverse offering of titles. Top writers and artists, as well as emerging fresh voices, are on board to help create an expansive lineup of comics that appeals to a broad audience of fans. So basically, they're going to be playing it safe with the old characters, and really I don't understand why they're going back to basics. Are they going to be changing the origin stories of Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman back to what they were? Which, again, I mean, that messes with the ongoing books like Scott Snyder's if they're going to tell him, like, hey, you're going to go back to the way it used to be and not your 0 year or whatever they're going to go off of. I don't know. I feel like that is, it's just, I don't know. That's going to be confusing because I know Superman was having a lot of problems. Because a lot of people in general don't like Superman, even though I think that the old 52 Superman was really good. I like that Superman. I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, he's too generic or whatever, but he was the definition of a superhero. And the new 52 version didn't really appeal to the people that used to like Superman, and it still didn't really appeal to the people that didn't like Superman, so he was kind of just not as much liked anymore. And I don't know, but I understand them wanting to go back to basics with him, but Wonder Woman and Batman, it seemed like a lot of people like those, so not sure how that's going to work. That might also undo that whole Superman-Wonder Woman relationship. Superman might go back with Lois Lane, whatever. And then, you know, they're saying that they're going to take a contemporary tonality with Black Canary, Bizarro, Cyborg, and Starfire, which the contemporary tonality and diverse offering are two phrases that I do not like, because that essentially is going to mean, hey, we're going to be all 2015 with this crap, and we're going to make some of the characters, let's say, okay, Black Canary, let's make her black because, let's make Bizarro a transvestite because, let's make Cyborg Irish because, you know, it's stuff like that. And a lot of people have misunderstood what I've said about diversity, because good diversity is a good thing. And I mean, I'm hoping that when they say diversity, they actually mean like just a lot of fresh faces in DC while keeping a lot of their talent. I mean, obviously, you know, we've seen the covers, and I know that Black Canary's keeping her race, and Bizarro and Cyborg and all that stuff. It's all going to stay the same. It's just an example here. Basically what I'm saying is that I don't like it when they take a character and they say, oh, well, gay rights is a big issue right now, so let's take a character that everyone likes and make them gay as an afterthought. See, that kind of stuff doesn't work. But if they make a new character, or if they make a character in a series that's popular, then it works. But people don't understand that. They see that as me hating. But if you guys have been following me, you will understand. I made a rant on this. Well, I've actually ranted on this more than one time. It's just they do it for numbers. So I'm worried that they're doing this to, one, get a lot of people to read them for not the right reasons, and two, just do it to crunch the numbers. So I'm very worried about that. I'm hoping that they don't do that. I'm really hoping. So I hope you guys understand that. But anyway, yeah, the diversity thing, it's just something that has me worried a lot, and I'm hoping that that is just not the case. I'm really, really hoping. If they give us new diverse characters, then that's fine. But if they are going to try and appeal to everybody and yet screw over a lot of characters, like for example the Black Canary comic, even though she essentially looks the same as she has her entire existence, being all she looks like the new Batgirl comic, and the Batgirl comic is really kind of ruining the Batgirl character, to me anyway. So I don't know. I don't like that approach to the characters, making them all stupid in high school like that. I don't like that. So that's just me. I know that one of the new books is called We Are Robin, and it looks like a bunch of kids on the street just wearing Robin logos. Now that just seems like a book that, again, it's going to be one of those diverse books, but I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, you know, that's all I really have to say about this. I could go on and on. Starfire, I think it's good that they're redoing her. God, she got so messed up in the the new 52. God, now it's going to be the old new 52, I guess. I don't even know. This continuity is confusing as crap. And this diverse thing, I'm sure that I'm going to piss a lot of people off talking about that, but I mean, if they do diversity correctly, which, you know, Marvel, it's I wonder if Marvel will do it correctly or not with their reboot, but DC in the New 52 has done a hit or miss job with diversity, so I'm kind of, that's why I'm very, it's when I see the diverse, I'm like very worried, you know. Like Wally West, for example, they completely have done a terrible job with Wally West, so I'm hoping that they go back with him, but I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, that's all I have for now. I'll catch you guys later. One more thought I had just to share with you guys. Cyborg is a weird one that I feel like that they're changing and they're trying to make him more contemporary. I don't really understand why, because I feel like with the New 52 they did a fantastic job with Cyborg. Cyborg in general, I think ever since he was introduced in Teen Titans, was always a pretty good character, so I don't really understand why they're doing this. It seems like with the New 52 they were heading in the right direction, giving him the Metal Man and him possibly getting his own book, but you know, they're saying that they're gonna make a new look and contemporary feel for him, so I don't get that. I really don't understand why they would do that, but you know, it's, well, again, like I've been saying, we'll just have to wait and see. Bizarro, I do understand them changing, though, because Bizarro used to be a villain of Superman, and then in the New 52, he was just a modern creation by Lex Luthor that got destroyed. So, yeah, again, I'll just have to wait and see. And I do hope that you guys understood what I meant by all that diversity stuff. I didn't mean to take a really long time and explain all that stuff, but once you open a can of worms, it's like all of them start flying out, and then you just have this out of control disaster on your hands. So I'm hoping no one took offense to the things that I said, because I know that it's a very touchy subject, but I gotta try and explain it to the best of my abilities. Diversity that's done well is done well, and it's good and everyone likes it, but diversity that's not done well, which has been happening a lot in the New 52, is just, it ruins a lot of characters, pisses off fans, and is just done for headlines. And it's not good, because the characters are not any better for it, the story suffers from it, and no one's happy. That's what I'm saying. So anyway, that's all I have for now. I don't know what's going to happen with this new continuity reboot thing, but I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and make sure to like if you liked it, and sub, and check out my other videos, and I will catch you guys later.